Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Drifting Dreamers 5. Today, we're down here back at the abandoned tiny house. We're on it for another day, cleaning this stuff up, getting it ready for takedown. We got Lyssa back here in the background with us, grabbing some tools. Let's check it out and see what we got for today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Got some gloves today?
Yes.
Got to be gloved up.
Got to be.
Got some good nasty insulation to pick up again for you. And you get to pull some nasty insulation down.
Fun.
Let's go see what kind of tools we got today. So I brought the usual suspects, guys. I got my bag of Craftsman tools right here. I got a rake, I got a shovel. I brought the couple of saws just in case. I even brought the Ryobi chainsaw. We might be taking a couple of these trees back here down today too. I'm not sure exactly what we're all gonna be doing today, but I know we're gonna be getting it in. Let's go ahead and get everything unloaded, get in. Lyssa has some trash bags. It is time to get to work.
All right, guys. We got a rake, we got a shovel, and we got to get all of this up. And then all of the installation. Should be easy though. Just gross.
Yeah, the insulation should come right off. It's going to peel right off the wall. It's going to peel it off the wall, stick it in the bag kind of deal. Might even have you just peeling that off the wall, and I'll scoop all this stuff out of the ground. So what'd you think of that discovery?
Spooky.
Yeah. Spooky?
Yeah, because it would have been bad if I hit that with a rake.
Yeah, well, let's go show everybody what you just found. So Lyssa was over here ripping down insulation, guys. And look what she found. It's a mega wasp nest. Holy crap. Dang, that thing is huge. I believe these studs are 16 on center, and I would say that joker is probably about 7-8 inches long right there. That's a mega nest. Good thing it wasn't filled up with wasps, or we'd have had a bad morning on our hands. Man, but we are getting to it. We've got the piles rolling. Insulation coming down, as you can see. Getting in the bags. Let's keep on keeping on. So that's a lot more garbage bags than what I thought it was going to take. I should have just brought the whole box of garbage bags down. I don't know why I only pulled out so many, but I thought it was going to make it. Obviously, we're not going to make it. So what we're going to do now is just back the truck up a little bit more so we don't have to walk all the way there. Huh? I'm learning. We're going to pull the long strips of insulation out, lay it in the back of the truck, make a little pallet down there, take the bags, put it on top of that, and then when we leave, we'll go ahead and drop it all off at the dumpster. And then if we have to get some more, we'll come back and do some more after lunch. Well, I thought I was gonna have to back it up, but pulling it up just made it a little bit quicker. Let's load this stuff up. Hey! All the insulation is down. That's what I'm talking about. Except for obviously a few spiffs and spikes here and there, guys, but we are down. There still is some laying on the floor that we didn't get bagged up. We're gonna end up raking all this back up and bagging it up into trash bags. But for whatever reason, I guess I didn't feel like I needed more than 5 trash bags.
I did ask him if that was enough, and he said, yeah, I think so. I think 4 will do it.
Well, we had 5 and it definitely wasn't enough. And holy smokes, look at the back old Bessie. Old Bessie, guys, is loaded down with insulation. Insulation.
Will you get this stuff off me?
Yes. 1 second. It's just some spider web stuff. So I think what we're gonna do next is we're gonna grab these bags. We'll throw the bags on top, and yeah, present it.
Bags to the truck.
And then after that, we are gonna start focusing on some of these trees around here, guys. I do have the little electric chainsaw with me, the old Energizer, and we're gonna get to doing what we can. We'll go back to the house, have a lunch break. Then after lunch break, we'll come on back down here, bag up the rest of this trash, and we'll get rolling along. Maybe we'll bring the other chainsaw. Well, first we'll check and see if we can crank the other chainsaw. I don't know if anything was even on me or not, but I felt something on the side of my face. I don't know what it was, if it was anything. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go take a lunch break in just a little bit. Let's get to cutting some trees. I don't know if I'll be able to lift these heavy bags.
Oh, so heavy.
I mean, to be just insulation, it is a little bit heavy.
Yeah, well, it's kind of wet though too.
It's time to crank up. Chop, chop. All right, guys. Up next, we're gonna be attacking these small trees right here. We're gonna be cutting these all down so that Uber has a chance to come around here and get in what needs to get done. I'm gonna cut them down. Lyssa's gonna drag them away. Well, the little Ryobi did me well for now. I am gonna have to take it back to the house to put it back on charger. We're out. I was making my my angle cut right here for this tree to fall down, but we did get a couple of them down so far. What did we get? 2 or 3 trees down so far? 4. Huh? 4. 4? Oh, nice. So we're taking shape, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take a little lunch break, come back, get these 2 trees, and I think I'm gonna walk around the building this direction. Catch these 2. There's only one right here that needs to be pulled up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and trim the branches right here. We're gonna catch these little ones right here. These won't be any big deal whatsoever. And then that leaves us to these 2. These 2 are gonna be the ones. And I'm pretty sure this one over here on the right, Lyssa, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that one no problem as well. I just don't know if this one's gonna be too big or not. We will find out. We will find out. Let's go ahead and get some lunch. On the way on the lunch break, you know our friend's gonna come say hi. How you doing, beautiful boy? How's it going? You see us? We got all that insulation in the back of the truck. Go check it out. How's it going, boys? All the beautiful creatures came to hang out with us while we're going back to lunch break. Hi, buddy. Hi, guys. And look, here's 20 and his friend. The two white horses are always together. There's 20 right there. I don't know if you can see the brand on the side of his face right there, but it's right up under his, right on his cheek, I guess. We're probably too far away to see it, but that's 20. That's the horse you guys see a lot. Just wanted to say you look mighty beautiful with that leaf in your ear.
Oh, well, thanks.
Let's go ahead and jump out, and we're gonna attempt to pack all this insulation inside the dumpster.
Let's do it.
So I think the plan is gonna be, let's move the bags, and then we'll put the insulation down first, and then we'll put the bags on top of the insulation. Long hair don't care, I guess. I forgot to put my hat back on before I started working, and my hair tie. Check out the dumpster, guys. We did get it in there. We packed it down pretty good. Got some more bags on top of it. Probably leave me enough room for 2-3 more bags throughout the week to get the rest of it done. Probably just have to hold on to a couple of bags before then. Ugh. Got pretty close though, right in there, didn't have to work too bad. I am gonna have to clean some of this stuff up once we're done, get all the trash picked up around there and stuff like that. Oh, well, thanks. All right, guys, we're back in action, and got something extra to come along with it. Little surprise coming at you. Wait till you see this. But first, you'll never guess who showed up while we were gone for lunch again. Yep, you guessed it. It's the horses again. And even better, they left us a couple of presents again. Well, thanks, guys, but we've already had lunch. Oh, we've already had lunch. But we do appreciate it. Yeah, we do appreciate it. We ain't gonna spend too much time hanging out though, guys. You gotta get on back, because we're getting back to work. Okay, guys, good news. The Husqvarna is running again. I went ahead and just bought another new spark plug. I also cleaned out the air filter again, gave it a minute, and it started right up. So I guess the spark plug that I bought the last time just might have been no good right out of the package. But she's fired up now, ready to go. Let's cut down some trees. Thank you. Let's do it.
right, guys. All the trees are down. All around the house. Got some visitors again. Some visitors. That one's my favorite. We should be good to go for Uber.
I tell you what, it sure is a big difference from this morning till now. It was like 60 degrees this morning. It was nice and cool all the way. It was cool all the way until like 10 o'clock. And then the sun started coming out, and I tell you what, it's 90 degrees now. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Sweating. But all the trees are down. Last thing to do to get ready for tomorrow, guys. Time to clean up the rest of the insulation. Last step. Last step. It's always a bonus when you get to hang out with some horses.
I had hay for them today.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of hay. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. We have a big dinner coming up tonight. One of you awesome subscribers has come down here to look at some property and has reached out to us and Uncle David, taking us out to dinner for tonight. I think his name is Steve. I'm not 100% sure, but we will find out later.
It's very nice of him to offer.
Definitely. Always love meeting new people. Good times. We are going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. We're going to go back up to the shower, get it rinsed off, get some of this insulation off you, as Uncle David would say.
Yeah.
Maybe it will deter them at least a little bit. Baby, are you sure you don't want this bed?
No. No, I do not want the bed. Besides, Uncle David called dibs on it already.
Alright, something at the front, something at the back. Should be good to go. Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome back to Drifting Dreamers 5. It is hump day today, and we are really bringing the house down.
I'm so excited.
We are literally bringing the new tiny house down. We got the whole family here with us, guys. Well, not the whole family, but we do have the 41.36, the A-team. We got Anthony and Roxanne from Country Road Cure. We got Gary and Melanie over at Simple Life Reclaimed, and you already know Uncle Come On With the Come On is down here with us also.
Get ready.
Yep, everybody has already pretty much started their jobs. We've already had a little meeting this morning, talked about what's going on where. Gary and I are going to be up on top of the roof pulling nails because unfortunately it is nailed on instead of screws. And then Anthony, Roxanne, and I believe Lyssa will be pulling out the windows and getting stuff ready for takedown there. But we got to pull the roof down first, and that's what's finna happen.
Let's get it done. Are you ready, son?
Come on!
Come on!
Did we mention there's a ton of nails?
A ton of nails.
I didn't intend for it to come up yet. I wasn't ready for it. What I'm doing is I'm beating them all up first and then using the hammer to pry them out of there. All right. Let's pull some nails and get another piece of metal off. Well, welcome to trusses. All these trusses are in great shape, guys. You know what I could really go for? Some water.
Some water.
Thank you. Metal coming down.
Wish that these would smooth.
Yeah.
Not 5,000 kills. And I wish that wasn't exaggerated.
Yeah.
I like over here. I'm gonna grab one.
Dang, Gary. One side down.
There it is.
Man, you had a really good idea. And instead of just pulling them down one piece at a time like I've been doing, you actually pulled all the nails up and then went back and then plopped them up, and then all of them were pretty much coming down at a time.
Yeah.
That was a, man.
Because trying to get those nails is a pain in the butt. And instead of trying to sit there and hammer and swap tools back and forth to pull the nail out, I was like, you know what? Just keep everything in one hand. Just keep on going. And then I'll come back and pull them out with the hammer. And it worked out pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna work on that stovepipe though.
Stovepipe next, guys.
Yeah.
Look at this. These trusses are looking good. Obviously there is a little bit of, you know, rot down at the ends, and what are these boards called again? These that go across?
These top parts?
Yeah.
These are purlins.
Purlins.
Yep.
So and the purlins, you know, obviously ain't that big of a deal. They can be easily replaced. They're just 2x4s and stuff like that. But they're still in pretty good condition. Can still be reused for some things. But overall, I gotta be honest, guys. The overall condition is gonna be good for what we're wanting to use it for, but I'm just not sure that all the metal is gonna be able to be saved and put back on top, you know, at least for the home. We've determined that, you know, we will still be able to use a lot of this stuff, you know, we'll pretty much be able to use all the metal on something, but it's not gonna be all for the house. But the trusses are still in excellent condition. Let's see where it goes from here. Dang! We got all the metal off the roof, guys.
Heck yes.
Gary, we killed it, brother.
Heck yeah.
Check this out. Man. Oh, let me walk up. Here we go. Look at that. Little spinneroo for you one time. Bam! How about that, Gary? It only took us like 3 hours longer than what we were thinking it might take us.
Yeah. But hey, we got them.
That's right.
We got it.
We got it. And now it's time to Chile.
Timothy's time to take over.
No, you're good. Lifting up the whole house, yeah.
I have to tap it or something.
All right.
Yeah, there's a wasp in it.
Of course it is. Alright, you're good there. It's hanging up on that corner somewhere. I was just trying to look high.
First one down.
Watch out, fellas. Good. Y'all clear? Clear. They're still nailed in pretty good up there. All right. Well, it seems safe enough to where at least it's not going to fall down immediately. So we're going to bust a couple of them up at a time, slowly but surely.
I would take off those ridge beams. I would take all that off.
All right. So guys, we ended up figuring out the situation. It's not, oh man, it's just a little too dangerous. It's a little too rotten. So we got Uncle David using Uber to just pop the ends of the trusses up. Let me get you out of that glare, y'all. So he's popping the ends of the trusses up. That way I don't have to be up on the air no more. So I was in there trying to pull the trusses down one by one, but the walls are just falling apart. It's just not good enough. Not gonna be able to make it. Alright, we're about to go fast because I don't want nothing to follow. All right, guys, we are getting ready to get the rest of this down. Uncle David's gonna go ahead and use the Uber and push her on down. Oh, the floor. Let's look under the floor.
There's some good ones up underneath.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
Watch yourself. That's barely hanging.
Well, guys, let me give you a little rundown of what's happening. So we started off strong. Everything was looking very promising. Started getting things done, got everything peeled back, and got to look down in there. And this is what we found out. We found out that not everything I thought was going to be able to be used it's not going to be used. But we did salvage a lot. There's still so much more to go through. I'll bring you guys at the end, and we'll talk about everything that we ended up keeping. And as a bonus, look at all these 2x6s. Man. Come on with it then. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, yesterday was fun.
It was.
Man, I can't believe we actually got it all done.
Yeah. It's down.
What you guys didn't see a while ago was bringing the rest of those trusses down. It was so crazy. We actually were not able to take them down one by one like we wanted to. I was trying to make sure all the trusses came down nice and easy to try to save as much as we possibly could. However, it just wasn't feasible. The walls ended up being a lot more rotted than what I anticipated. I know, a lot of you guys were right.
But there was still a lot that was
Savable?
savable, right?
Salvageable? Yeah.
Yeah. There was still a lot, so
Yes.
it wasn't a loss.
Yeah, it wasn't a bust, guys. We didn't waste our time. There were still so much left to be salvaged. We're so thankful for everybody that came out and helped yesterday. I'm going to show you around real quick on what we got left over, what the treasure is. Let's check it out, guys. So we did get a really awesome pile of trusses. And we got all the trusses down without hardly any of them messing up. We did have a little bit of damage. We had a couple of broken ones that came off right here at the end where you can see they were, especially this guy. This one, this one and this one were the causes of the wall coming down. We really wanted to bring them down one by one, but when I started bringing them down, the wall started coming down.
Yeah.
We were, Gary and I were disassembling all the stuff on top of the trusses, getting ready for the trusses to come down, and the building was swaying so badly that Gary was like, listen, there's too much weight on here, I gotta get down. And it was getting sketchy, guys. It was getting very dangerous. So Gary hopped down for us. I stayed on top trying to get them down one by one, and I stayed up there for as long as I could. But even for myself, and I know it was hard for me, but even for myself, I had to admit that the top plates were just in too bad of a shape. And then, right as I was pulling a truss down, the whole truss fell through the top of the wall on the top plate, and I had to scramble down. A lot of that didn't get caught on camera, too much footage of it. I think I had a couple time lapses rolling for Lyssa. But guys, the whole last part of it was kind of mind blown. I was a little sad in my feelings, but in the end, I had to get it right.
Yeah. Should we go ahead and tell them, since this is the end of the video, about... No.
You guys are going to see something big, something huge. We are changing the game, changing the plan just a little bit, guys.
Still a good thing, though.
Actually, you know what? We'll give you guys a hint, a little small hint, because we are getting ready to wrap this up. Oh, before we wrap it up, check this out. I know y'all seen all this on the STS from yesterday already, but I did want to include it in the video. All the windows came out. They came out perfectly. No broken windows. Everything is reusable. All of our tin came down without a hitch. Nothing got broken. Nothing got damaged. All the spots where the nails are, it's in good shape, guys. It's in good shape. We even had smaller pieces of tin that were overlapping. Like all these little guys. The tin was on and another piece would overlap it, and then one of those little pieces would go over the seam and overlap them. And we got a buttload of 2x4s. So much building material. Yes, there are nails everywhere. We will have to pull the nails out. Got a couple of other little boards that I'm going to try to salvage out of here. They pretty much look like these 2x4s right here. But we are going to be salvaging this stuff though. And once I get back down here with Uber, I'll have the bucket on there, and I will be able to take all this stuff with the bucket, push it to the burn pile, do another loop, come back around, push it to the burn pile, just like I'm mowing grass, guys. I'm going to just keep doing loops and pushing it to the burn pile. That way I don't have to drive back and forth through there, take a chance on hitting a nail with Uber. We're going to go ahead and try to smooth out all this as much as possible to make sure no horses step on any nails. We're going to do a really good job, guys, of trying to get it done. All right, Lyssa, you talked me into it. Guys, change of plans. Put the brakes on it. We are no longer going to be using this tiny house. These, we'll be no longer using these trusses, the trusses and the metal for our tiny house build. Changing the game, shifting gears, but we will be able to use this as building material for something else.
Yep. Maybe you guys can guess what it is.
Yep. I tell you what, since you already know, now at the end of the story that we will not be using this material to actually build part of our home, why don't y'all drop it in the comments and let us know, what do you think we're gonna use this for? What are the trusses and the tin gonna go to? What are all these 2x4s gonna be doing? Drop it in the comments, guys. I'd love to know what you think.
Don't forget to tell them why we're not building the house anymore.
Yeah, and the reason that we're not using the trusses and the metal to build the actual home forever is basically because there was too much damage. As you've seen over there on the trusses, they got a lot of, not really wet rot damage itself, but I took a board yesterday and threw it on the ground. When I threw it on the ground, it busted right in half.
Yeah.
And it was a good board. Like, it looked to be a good board, but there's just way too much damage on it, you know, to be able to do what we wanted to do.
And we had lots of help to discuss the matter and if we should and if we shouldn't. So
Yeah.
thank you guys, by the way.
Yeah. I did take a lot of your comments. I took them into consideration. I read a couple of really good comments, especially you, Different. I really do value your opinion. I know you guys are real hard workers down there, and you really get a lot done. And you were right. You know, this metal might not be something that I would necessarily want to go on my forever home. It would be good enough for something else, though.
Yep.
And a lot of this wood was a little bit in worse shape than what I was hoping. I guess I just seen what could be, and I was blinded by the light, guys. I was blinded by what could be.
Well, it still can be something. It's just different than what we were first seeing.
Drop it in the comments, guys. What do you think we're going to be using this material for now that we have changed the plans?
Don't panic, though.
Don't panic.
Because home is still being built. But we're not ready to tell you what that is yet. But I am so excited.
New big things coming, guys. New big things coming. You know who else is going to be excited?
The kids.
Anthony.
Oh yeah, Anthony's gonna be excited too.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. We got a lot of work to do getting all this picked up. I know this has been a really long video. Thank you so much for following along with us. Keep following your dreams, guys.
Even if the first one doesn't work out like you thought it would, keep it drifting.
That's right.
Dream bigger.
Hey, if something makes you stumble along the way and you feel like, you know what, I'm gonna give up, the plan didn't go the way we thought it was going to, just keep drifting a little bit, guys.
Learn from that.
You might
keep drifting.
You might drift right into what you were looking for.
That's right.
Keep following your dreams, guys. You know we're going to keep following ours. And remember, if you can dream it,
you can drift it.
Bye.